They blocked roads, broke through barricades, and rushed the hotel entrance.
They have literally taken over the entire outside of the hotel. I cannot get in at this point unless I go all the way around to the back.
Police had to handcuff the doors shut to stop several hundred protesters from getting into the hotel where Donald Trump was about to speak.
I think there's a lot of people that are standing up against ignorance and bigotry and sexism. That's why I'm here.
His speech to California Republicans was delayed as he was rerouted to a back entrance. To get in, he had to cross over a wall.
That was not the easiest entrance I've ever made. My wife called, she said, there are helicopters following you. I felt like I was crossing the border, actually. You know, it's true. I was crossing the border, but I got here.
Today's anti-Trump demonstrations, angry, at times violent, reflect a trend. At first, most of the violence at Trump events was coming from his supporters. More often now, those throwing the punches are against him. Last night, injuries and arrests at a Trump rally in Southern California. Demonstrators destroyed a police car, punched this Trump supporter in the face, and vandalized another man's car.
They're sitting on my car, as you can see, scratching my car, a couple swastikas there and there.
Some see echoes of another divisive presidential candidate, but pro-segregationist firebrand George Wallace was a Democrat. In the 60s and early 70s, he appealed to many blue-collar voters with his anti-minority, anti-immigrant rhetoric.
Oh, I thought you were a she, you a he. Oh, my goodness.
The anti-establishment populist drew huge crowds of protesters and, like Trump, enjoyed taunting them.
Well, I want to tell you, if you elect me the president and I go to California, or I come to Arkansas and some of them lie down in front of my automobile, it'll be the last one they'll ever want to lie down in front of.
Wallace never won his party's nomination, but Trump looks almost unstoppable. After Tuesday's primary in Indiana, the next and potentially decisive contest will be back here in California. Trump is counting on California to put him over the top in the delegate count to avoid a fractious, divided Republican convention.
The only way that this situation does not continue to spiral even further and further out of control is if Trump himself and his most virulent opponents are willing to stand up in public and say we can disagree vehemently on the issues of the day without resorting to violence.
Is that likely?
It's not.
And I speak to the people in this room because there has to be unity in our party.
A tough sell for a candidate accused of bringing out the worst in his supporters and his opponents. Kim Brunhuber, CBC News, Los Angeles.